Hi, Michelle Marie here, vibrational astrologer. I'm going to give you a little bit of a deeper look into the Uranus transiting into Gemini, which is happening in just under 4 hours' time. So we're having a big shift from Taurus energy, which is much, much slower, more steady, more in flow, into fast-paced Gemini that's going to increase communication flow and information flow, as if it's not already fast enough. But there's some midpoints and some things deeper into the chart that will help you see what's actually likely to happen and be shifting, because Uranus is a planet that puts us into the current moment in time. It's lightning fast. It's the highest vibration out of all of the planets. So it's going to speed up the communication line, and even faster than it is now, to a speed that is unfathomable. So what I'll do here for you guys is to share the chart so you can actually see. And what I have open is the chart and all the midpoints. So I'm going to explain what things are doing so that you can understand. So this is the Uranus just tipped in to Gemini, and it is conjunct Venus, but it is 3 degrees. So it's not super tight in terms of vibrational astrology. The tighter the orb, the better. There's a little bit of distance there, but what's most important is the midpoints. And when I look at those two planets to see what they're doing, I look here to where they are aspecting. So what this is showing me the midpoints. Hang on a sec, I don't need that there. What this is doing is showing me the midpoints. So what that means is what planets are in between that are dragging more energy out of, giving us more detailed information, let's say. So there's this particular planet here, which is called Jupiter. And Jupiter expands things, makes them bigger. And this particular one is significant because Jupiter is between Mercury, the ruler of Gemini, and the Venus-Uranus conjunction. So what that means is that communication is going to expand tenfold. So that's this one here. So what we have, I'm going to leave these up so you can see all the connections. So Jupiter is right in between. Jupiter in Cancer is going to be most concerned about expanding with safety, not just reckless expansion. And it's sitting between Mercury, the ruler of Gemini, and this conjunction. So you wouldn't see that normally, but it is. And you can see some patterns here all going to the moon. And there's something happening with the moon as well that is got quite a few midpoints. This is the moon here, and it is sitting between the sun. It's a midpoint of the sun and Chiron, so it's bringing to light some wounding. It's also wanting to communicate about what's real, what's really happening. Saturn wants to strip things away to the bare essentials, and the moon is sitting between how we want to speak about what's really happening, and it's also alongside Neptune, of course, because of this conjunction. And there is a bit of a pattern here. Can you see that green lines? Those are energy lines of how the planets are linked that we can see. But there's the moon involved as well. So the moon is sitting right where, let me just move these. So it does give us more clarity to the, so that's the moon, some of the patterns. So it's linking these two to Mercury. So we've got another bit of something going on with Mercury regarding this moon, which rules Cancer energy. It's still about our safety and our freedom in Sagittarius. So that's happening. And we want to speak about the things that are really there. We want to break apart the illusions and speak about them. And I think by now, most of us realize that all that we hear is not necessarily true out there in our world. So the other one I want to highlight is this one, because it also involves Uranus, and Uranus is the planet that's speeding up information. So what we have here is a connection from Saturn to Pluto. So that's really important because that's digging up those things that are hidden that are, so, and Saturn's just ruthlessly going to go in and uncover them. So I really do think that there's not going to be anywhere to hide and that information is going to be readily available. So what that one looks like is, let's see, we're going to use blue. So that one is this planet, these two here, just one moment, these two here, but we're going to talk just about Saturn. So remember, Saturn is more condensing than Jupiter, and that is sitting right between this one and Pluto. So there's going to be, and Venus is giving us an intent alongside these big players to speak about things and open things up so that we can return to this beauty that is available to us in our life. So we've got all of these midpoints happening regarding, I think in the next phase, uncovering lots and lots of information that's been hidden so that we can return to a more natural and beautiful state of expression. And the information is going to be happening very, very fast. And it's around having our safety taken care of as well. Jupiter's not going to hold back. Pluto's not going to hold back. Saturn's not going to hold back, and neither is Neptune as planets. So Jupiter's going to dive into the underworld. Saturn's going to strip away the bullshit. And Uranus is going to bring the information fast. And Leo, the Mercury is in Leo currently, and it's about making sure that we can shine and get back in touch with the beauty that's our life is all about. So the moon is involved, so it's very, very personal. We're going to be, increasing the pace of communication. I also think our inner knowing as well, our inner knowing and what we're sensing and feeling that. What is right for us, what is not right for us. It's going to be critical, the choices we make, so that we can, obviously shift, which is all about shifting and coming back into touch with our own mind so that we ourselves can expand and be more open ultimately to shift the things that are blocking our life from becoming more beautiful. So it's up to each individual. It's very personal with the moon sitting here. That is my quick update for you from a vibrational perspective. I also want to just quickly show you what vibration we are in and what that means considering all of that. So I will close down this chart, and there's a quick way for me to look at this, and that is this way. So all of those midpoints are going to be listed here. and we will see the high vibration. And what that really means, so the tightest one, so a lot of the vibrations are to do with 3 and 6 and 4 and 9. So Neptune, let's say this Jupiter one, right? Jupiter opposing the Moon and Pluto, big one, but and it's a lot of Pluto. There's a lot of Pluto here. So Pluto's, it's an intense time. And the 47th vibration is getting back in touch with our own inner guidance. That is really what the lesson is all about. Who will we listen to? Who will we be following? And if I was to look at the 47 vibration, 94, 47 times 2, we might even see a pretty strong pattern here. And we do. But that's the 47. This is looking at the chart, multiplying it by that many times to get a closer view. So we've got all the planets together. Pluto, Jupiter, Moon, Mars, a big, massive conjunction. What's aspecting it? Saturn. I think we're going to be, and Uranus. So those two planets are aspecting Mars. There's lots of stuff that's going to start shifting, which obviously means that's going to be uncomfortable. But it's sort of like putting a hose in a bucket of dirty water. It's really muddy initially, and eventually it clears. So we're going to have to keep our inner focus aligned to what we want to create, not the dramas that are playing out. So that's my quick look. Thank you for listening. Michelle Marie, vibrational astrologer, life alignment, astrology. MichelleMarie.life. Bye for now.